to do is ask everybody to lower their cell phones for the meeting tonight. I know we have a lot of things going on, and I'd like everybody to please join me in the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could I have you all please remain standing for 1 second? As everybody in the room knows, we lost our highway commissioner a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I would like to have a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, we'll start tonight with a roll call.
Supervisor Ronald Rico.
I'm here.
Trustee Barb Boyce. Here. Trustee Dean Morelli.
Here.
Trustee Barb Delaney.
Here.
Trustee Craig Bickus.
Here.
Assessor Debbie Mason.
Here.
Collector Karen Johnson. And Attorney Gary Newman.
Present.
All right, everybody should have in their packet the minutes of the August 13 meeting. I do need a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second.
second by Barb Boyce. Any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. You have bills of $63,956.91 for the Road and Bridge Fund. I do need a motion to do the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Barb Delaney. Any questions of the bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Alberico.
Yes.
Delaney.
Yes.
Bickus.
Yes.
All right. Next on the agenda is any citizens wishing to address the board to the highway department. Seeing none, we'll go into adoption of the resolution number 2019-2. If you want to read that, I'm going to have our clerk ask to read that tonight.
Thank you, Ron. It's an honor to be able to read this resolution to everyone here tonight. A resolution adopted by the Township officials of the Township of Lockport in Illinois, resolution number 2019-2. Whereas John Anthony Cielenski Jr. was called to eternal life on August 22nd, 2019. And whereas John Anthony Cielenski Jr. unselfishly dedicated his life to public service. And whereas John Anthony Cielenski Jr. served as a member of the Township of Illinois, the Will County Highway Commissioners Association, and the Township Highway Commissioners of Illinois. In 2013, John Anthony Cielenski Jr. was elected to serve Lockport Township as the Highway Commissioner, an office he held until his untimely death. And whereas John Anthony Cielenski was devoted to Lockport Township and worked tirelessly and unselfishly to improve his community. John Anthony Cielenski Jr. was the past president of the Lockport boys baseball team, and John Anthony Cielenski Jr. coached the Lockport Junior Porters Wrestling Club and Homer Stallions football program for over 10 years. John Anthony Cielenski Jr. also coached the Illinois Crust baseball team for 4 years. John Anthony Cielenski Jr. was an active and loved member of the Lockport community. John Anthony Cielenski Jr. will be remembered as a man of integrity who always considered the needs of the citizens of Lockport as his top priority. And whereas John Anthony Cielenski has earned the gratitude of the citizens of Lockport Township for his many years of service, and whereas John Anthony Cielenski Jr. was an active and committed member for many years in the Republican Party. Therefore, be it resolved that we, the Lockport Township officials, assembled on the 10th day of September 2019, wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to John Anthony Cielenski Jr. for his years of service to the township and its citizens. It is our collective hope and prayer that John Anthony Cielenski Jr. will enjoy eternal rest and peace. John Anthony Cielenski Jr. and his work will always be remembered.
Thank you, Denise. I do need a motion to adopt Resolution 2019-2 honoring John.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. Can I have the roll call, please?
Boyce.
Yes.
Rowley.
Yes.
Elverico.
Yes.
Delaney.
Yes.
Bickus.
Yes.
At this time, if there's anybody that would like to get up and speak about John or have anything to say, this would be an appropriate time, I think. I'll start it out. I just want to say that John has always been such a joy to have in my office when he worked here. When he'd come up and work with us and talk with me, it was such a, he transcended politics. He left politics out of the room. It was always about what was important to the people. And I really, really respected him for that. And I can't say enough about his work ethics here for the township. That being said, I also have to say, here's a good neighbor.
Ron, if you don't mind, I'd like to say a few words.
Sure.
So, the Lockport Legend did a wonderful article about John. And we thank him for remembering him in this article. And much of this article was spoken from the Highway Department. And I just want to read a few of the things the Highway Department said about John. He was committed to his job and will be remembered by all. He will leave a gap and a void in the hearts of those who worked with him. The township is devastated by this great loss. It's going to take a long time to bounce back. He left a big pair of shoes to fill. He had sole jurisdiction over the roads and bridges, and he supervised the highway department crew and secretaries to ensure proper day-to-day operation. He was also in charge of all contracts, bidding, maintenance, and roads, bridges, making sure that roads were plowed and salted in the winter. Dealing with residents who had problems and concerns was another major part of his job. He wanted to please everyone and was a true public servant to all. He addressed these concerns with finding a solution, and whenever a resident came in angry, they left with a smile. He did not believe in ranks and worked alongside his crew, whether putting a culvert in, throwing hot patch over a spot on the road, or plowing and spreading salt in the winter. He was well respected among officials, employees, and the community. John was a great listener and reached across the aisle in matters of township business. He treated everyone like family and respected them even if he did not agree with them. He was loving and kind. He always made you laugh and feel good. He made going to work a pleasure every day. He was confident. John was working on smooth road bridge replacement, sidewalks for Bonnie Gray subdivision, and organizing a free animal care clinic event at the highway department grounds. Even though his absence will always be felt, someone has to take over his project, and the board of trustees has 60 days to appoint a new commissioner. John was an all-around great guy, loved by all. He was very unselfish and put everyone else's needs before his own. He could cheer you up on your worst day. John will be dearly missed by all. So thank you for that.
All right. Nobody else wants to get up and speak? Please come on up to the podium. And just for the record, we need your name, minutes.
Is it not ready? Hi, my name is Mark Tomczak. I'm Director of Baseball Operations for Illinois Crush Baseball. I met John about 5 years ago when we had an opportunity to bring him into our baseball organization. We're basically a small baseball organization, community base within Lockport, Homer Glen, and competing with some of the larger organizations within the area. But I remember the night that I asked John to come and coach within our organization, and I'm walking around the house talking to him, and he said, well, I have to talk with my wife. And he says, but I'll get back to you. He says, but something I'm very interested in doing. Ultimately, he said yes. He came into our organization, and it's the start of when we started building our high school organization. Something about John over the course of the last 4 years developed the kids that were within our organization. And last year, we had 21 kids in our baseball organization leave after high school and playing in our summer league, and 21 of them went on to play college baseball last year. Because of John, and my son included, we're able to get kids to the next level. Most of them got money to play college baseball, whether it was for academics or for athletics. Some of these boys would have never gone to college if it wasn't for John. And so I'm indebted to what he's done for our organization. Excuse me. I'm indebted to what he's done for my son, and he'll dearly be missed. So I just thank God that I had the opportunity to meet his hand and have him part of my life. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. All right, at this time, I'd like to have the family come up to the podium. Guys, I want to present this to the family. I know it's not much, but it's a remembrance. It's from our heart at the Township. We want you guys to have this plaque in remembrance of John Cielenski, our Township Highway Commissioner, 2013 to 2019. And John's motto, treat others as you want to be treated. And that was John's, always his motto, and I appreciate that motto, and I take it to heart. Used to argue with him about that picture. That was the one picture he liked, so we put that picture on. I'm also going to give you, this is his plaque for the meetings. I want you guys to have that. I also just want to let everyone know that this picture here is going to be in our building now for as long as this building's standing. So it'll be along with our other officials that passed away. And we want you to have this copy of the Resolution 2019-2. And sincerely, you have my deepest sympathy. I know you guys are, I hope keep you as neighbors. It's been great having such good neighbors. Thank you. Resolution 2019-3, we have to declare a vacancy in the Township Highway Commissioner process. So as I will read the resolution, declaring a vacancy in the office of Highway Commissioner. Whereas John Anthony Cielenski Jr. has served honorably as Highway Commissioner of Lockport Township, and whereas John Anthony Cielenski passed away while serving his position as Highway Commissioner effective August 22nd, 2019, and leaving his term of office unfulfilled. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of Lockport Township that a vacancy exists in the office of the Highway Commissioner of Lockport Township on August 22nd, 2019. This 10th day, September 2019. do need a motion to approve resolution.
Make a motion, we pass the resolution declaring the vacancy.
I have a motion by Greg Pickus,
Second.
second by Barbara Delaney. I would like a roll call on this.
Pickus?
Yes.
Delaney?
Yes.
Alvarico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Morella?
Yes.
The next on the agenda is we do need to appoint a deputy highway commissioner in the absence of John till this board fulfills that office. So I would entertain a motion for highway commissioner or deputy highway commissioner. And I will make the motion of Randy Petzimano to fill the office of John in his absence as deputy highway commissioner.
I'll second it.
Second by Barb Boyce. Any discussion? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Pickus?
Yes.
Delaney?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Morella?
Yes.
Alvarico?
Yes. Motion carries. Randy, can I have you come up and we'll swear you in? Maybe back to podium.
If you could raise your right hand. I, John Pezzavento,
I, John Pezzavento,
having been appointed to the position
having been appointed to the position
of Lockport Township Deputy
of Lockport Township Deputy
Highway Commissioner
Highway Commissioner
in the County of Will,
in the County of Will,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States of
United
America
States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of
of
the State of
the
Illinois,
State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of the Lockport Township Deputy Highway Commissioner
the duties of the office of the Lockport Township Deputy Highway Commissioner
in the Township of Lockport
in the Township of Lockport
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God. Yeah. For you that don't know me, I'm Randy Pezzavento. I'm a foreman down at the Highway Department. And I just like to say that we lost a dear, dear friend in the Highway Department. John was a great guy. I mean, I could sit up here and talk all night about him. He just loved being a highway commissioner. He loved being around people. He was good with people. This made him so good at the job. I mean, you loved to be in his company because he made you laugh all day long. I mean, we'd be working on a job, he'd pull up alongside of us. We'd be putting a culvert in, doing hot patch on a road. He'd be right there alongside of us. Salt. Winter come around. He'd be out salt. He had one stipulation though. Don't call him when Blackhawks are playing. He was just one of a kind guy. And he's going to be dearly missed. And we're just still trying to get a grip on things at the Highway Department. I mean, he left a real impact on all of us. I'll tell you, this world could use a lot more John Cielenskis. Really could. Be a lot better place. Thanks.
At this point, I have no other business in the highway department meeting, I would ask for an adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. At this time, I wouldn't mind taking a 5-minute recess, so I would entertain a motion to take a 5-minute recess.
Make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, everybody. We'll be recessed for 5 minutes. General assistance, $8,192.40. I'm sorry, I missed the spot, let's go back. I have the minutes of the monthly meeting of August 13th, 2019. So we need a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Got a motion by Barb Delaney.
I'll second it.
Got a second by Barb Boyce. Any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. You have the bills of $8,192.40. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Barb Delaney. Any questions of the bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
Vickers?
Yes.
Delaney?
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Any citizens wishing to address the General Assistance Board tonight? Hearing none, I will move on to a new business. I have the approval of 2 people to attend the General Assistance Training in Springfield during the T1 conference. I didn't have the paperwork ahead of time, sorry I couldn't, I just received such a thing that if anybody wants to see what they've been. Application for the General Assistance. Copy that, down to the side.
No, just wondering, did you make the full reservation?
Not yet, I'm still trying to still haven't heard from you. That situation kind of fell off the radar. But I do need a motion to approve to go down to the general assistance.
I'll make that motion.
Is that you and one other person?
Yes.
Second.
I have a motion by Barb Boyce, second by Barb Delaney. Any questions? Can I have a roll call, please?
Vickers?
Yes.
Delaney?
Yes.
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
All right. The old business financial aid monthly breakdown, which is in your packets. I believe this month of August, we had 7 in housing and 1 in gas. We have the financial aid monthly report. We had 3 new applicants. One was not returned. 2 were returned, and 1 was from the previous month. We have 1 on general, or 1 on emergency assistance right now, and 2 on general assistance. That does not need a motion or anything. I have no other business in general assistance, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. Going into our senior fund. You have the minutes of the monthly meeting of August 13th, 2019. I do need a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Barb Delaney. Any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We have the bills of $22,630.37. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Barb Delaney. Any questions of the bills?
I just do have one question. Never mind, it's answered. I just didn't know what Bobby B's pressure wash was for, but that's obviously to wash the buses in the van.
Hearing none, no more questions, I need a roll call, please.
Rico.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Delaney.
Yes.
Ricketts.
Yes.
Motion carries. Any citizens wishing to address the board for the senior fund tonight? Hearing none, we'll go into new business. The only thing I want to bring up for discussion here tonight is there's a person, I'm not going to even say her name, but there's a lady that wants to ride our bus, and she wants to bring her emotional support animal on. So we looked into the law on how to do this and what's good and what's bad. And being it's an emotional support animal, we can make the decision whether we want it on the bus. A service animal, we have no choice. It's kind of ADA. But an emotional support animal is different. We talked to the lady, we tried to follow what PACE does. PACE allows emotional support animals on the bus, on their buses, but they have to be in a cage. Those little carry-on cages. And we called the lady and told her that, and she's very upset and threatening to call PETA and sue us because the emotional dog can't be on. But I think we need to stick to our guns with this. I just actually, with some that you never, timing is everything. But I came across an article just today. 4.5 million people are hurt in the U.S. every year by animals and dogs. So.
If she's a responsible pet owner, she would keep it in a cage, so I'd have to agree with Pace.
I have to say that if she has the dog on her lap and it could be the nicest dog in the world, but another adult comes on there and goes to pet it and it snaps, we're responsible.
Is she even indicating what type of animal it is?
It's a lap dog. I think she said it was a poodle.
It could be in a cage. Okay.
Just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. So if you hear complaints or calls. We did have last September 4th, a couple weeks ago, the grand opening, about a week ago, of the bingo, and it's been in this room Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. It's been going pretty good, and the games on Monday and Friday afternoons. We had college here this morning, so the room is being used constantly. Other than that, I have no other business unless somebody has a comment.
I just had a question. You said who was here this morning?
The Illinois, the college that comes here every quarter, Eastern Illinois University uses this
Training.
there
Okay.
for student teacher
Okay.
education. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
A motion by Barb Delaney.
Second.
Second by Greg Pickett. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, thank you. Moving on to our town fund. You have the minutes of your workshop meeting, August 13th, or the regular meeting. That was a workshop meeting.
Workshop meeting was August 13th. The workshop meeting.
I don't know.
Is that not?
Our regular meeting was August 13th. I think it's just a misprint in the agenda,
Probably.
because I didn't see any workshop meetings.
No.
So approval of the meeting, August 13th, 2019.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. You have the approval of bills for $91,198.51. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I've got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Barb Delaney. Any questions for the bills?
What'd you guys buy t-shirts for?
Well, we bought shirts for our employees because of the bingo and all the stuff going on. I think it makes a better appearance for everybody to wear a shirt.
Good.
We're down here all the time. Can I have a roll call, please?
Boyce.
Yes.
Marley.
Yes.
Alberico.
Yes.
Delaney. Yes. Because
Yes.
As a side note, if you guys prefer to get one, I think the board of trustees should get one too, but I would need to get your sizes. And
We still have one. One first.
these are
These are like
collars.
or
Oh.
type of thing.
Oh.
We're going at least a size bigger. Because they're going really small.
Let me know. Just let me know.
Okay, we'll get it.
Okay, any citizens wishing to address the board here tonight from the town? Again, please just for the record, state your name.
Good evening, Delinda here at 302 Riley Avenue, Lockport, Illinois. I just noticed down here that you're going to approve some letters to send to the residents about unpaid garbage bills. I just started a conversation with Kilogons today about the recycling problem. They're putting recycling and trash all in one container, one truck. And he wrote me back and he said, we need to let the residents know that the recycling container is not a trash container. So that's education. And the other thing I told them, there are people like me who are very serious about recycling. I thought about maybe hanging a particular sticker outside of our cans to say, this is clean recycling. I'm not sure what the answer is, but when he also said to me, we need to notify residents that they would no longer get service if they're not paying the bill, which is exactly right. I mean, why would you provide a service for someone that's not paying the bill?
Right.
And when I saw that, I had no idea how am I going to contact those residents, but it's good to see you planning to do that.
Yes.
All right, that was it. So we do have to come up with a way to make people more aware of what recycling is, because there are many residents who maybe didn't have any service. So to think that now they know what recycling is. I didn't realize you couldn't put plastic bags in there. That was something I had to learn. I didn't realize you need to rinse out all your containers if it was something other than water. So I just saw Joan Keith. She was at the Alternative Water Source meeting just before here. And I was talking with her. We're going to try to do some community education so people are more knowledgeable. And hopefully with those efforts, we can get everybody on board. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That truck dumping the garbage in and the recycling in, that you're not the first one to tell me that, and I've been talking to Frank also. Our contract dictates that they're supposed to have 2 trucks, one for recycling, one for garbage. He's indicated to me that every time I report it, he said he's going to talk to the driver and get it rectified. So,
When he emailed me, he said he called a meeting today with everyone. He's threatened suspension and termination.
good. Yeah,
But the
and we
other
know-
thing that a driver told someone in Fairmont was, if you got people putting trash in recycling, once that trash go into the recycled stuff, it's all spoiled.
Right.
So I mean, I can see it from both sides.
And I appreciate anything the Fairmont community can do to educate the
Absolutely.
residents of that area.
All right, I'll keep working with John.
All right, thank you. Any other citizens wishing to address the board? Hearing none, we'll go on to our assessor's report.
I just have a couple of things. In your packet, we put, there's a printout I've been trying to get new furniture since we moved in here. Our furniture is 28 years old. It's kind of falling apart. I did go with Henderson to get a quote. He has given us a government price and no tax. This is just for your information. We can't vote on anything because it's not on the agenda. But I thought I'd put it in the packet tonight so that you could look at it. Also, on October 24th, we have chosen that night to do our trunk or treat here. It's our third year to do this event. It'll be from 5:30 to 7:30. There will be games, trunks outside, different things in the different rooms, hot dogs, costume contests. So anybody wanting to come and help, we need all the bodies. We've had inside, we had about 300 to 400 people, kids last year. So any help that we can get, we really appreciate it.
And it's getting bigger and better every year, so the weather has been cooperating outside. So they're hoping it remains the same.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get good weather.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Going on to our clerk's report.
I really have nothing but a zoning case, and I'm sure you received this too, Ron. So they're asking for a Will County notification of a zoning case, a special use permit to keep horses, farm animals, and livestock. The address is 17850 Roslyn Street in Joliet. I'm not sure if that is our Roslyn where that cutoff is, but we received it nonetheless. And the variance for minimum setback for an animal confinement building from 50 to 10 feet, and the variance building area 1,800 square feet to 2,734 square feet. So that meeting is on, I believe, October.
I didn't see the meeting because I kind of looked for that
No, I
today.
thought I had the date on here. Well, if nobody has any objections, I guess it's not going to be something that's, yeah.
I don't believe I have any objections to.
Oh, here it is, October 1st, 2019 at 6:30 at the Will County Office Building.
All right.
That's all I have.
Or Denise, I mean, with that saying, you said a Joliet address, you know if it's on the south side or?
That I'm not sure, because it's Joliet, I'm not sure
Yeah,
about,
that
because,
wouldn't be ours.
you
What was
know,
that address, 17580?
17850.
17850.
Here's the legal description is in here.
That's on the north side of Roslyn.
Okay, that's ours.
I
That's
think on
ours.
the outside, yes. Hard to read the,
The legal description says Township 36 and
Looks like open spaces.
all right.
That's all I have,
That's all
Ron.
we have. Thank you very much. Moving on, we're on to trustees' comments or suggestions tonight. Hearing none, we'll go on to building report. I don't really have one prepared tonight. It's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks, but I will tell you that we are using the building, like I said, every day now, just about. It is every day. Sometimes twice during the day and once at night. Things are going pretty good. We did have our doors repaired. We had some issues with doors. Remember me saying that some of the locks aren't locking up right. And so we finally did get those all fixed. We got a new, and it seemed to be working pretty good. And there's still, you know, if there's an issue with them, at least they're still under warranty for a while. So, other than that, I have nothing under the building. So, unless there's any questions, under new business, which is related to the building, I have approval to to get a pest control system going in this building. I did put in everybody's packet, bid from Orkin, come out once a month, and spray the building for bugs and mice and things like that. We've been having this issue every summer, and it's, it's time. I know the food pantry sprays their area, but they just do their area, and the rest of the building, I know we've had a big influx of ants this year. People were like freaking out. So I think it needs to be done. So I did ask Terminex to give me a bid. They promised me they'd have it here by today. Of course, they didn't, so I just have the one bid. So what I would like to do, if you don't mind, is approve a pest control, approval for pest control. And if that bid comes in smaller, I will go with them.
Ron, didn't we have somebody else come in, they came a couple times, it wasn't working?
Yeah, it was a private company, another contractor. And from what we've kind of looked at and checked and stuff like that, those private contractors are a lot more expensive monthly basis. These Terminex or Orkin seem to be.
Well, I thought there was a local company that came in here, I don't know if it was for your part of the building or for the situation that happened at the food pantry, but they actually did it basically for free.
Well, I don't know for a fact, but I believe that the gentleman that sprays the food pantry donates to the food pantry. I don't believe he's doing his thing out there.
All right. Well, I just thought next time maybe if you wanted to go with somebody local, we should try to get a bit.
I'll tell you what, if you approve this thing, I will ask him too, if he's price, I'll go with the cheapest, obviously.
Oh, approve, what, going to Brooklyn or approve?
Well, I just have approval for pest control.
Okay.
So,
I make a motion, we approve hiring of a pest control system for the building.
all right, thank you very much. I got a motion by Greg Bickes.
I'll second it.
I got a second by Barb Boyce. Any questions? Can I have a roll call, please?
Because
Yes.
Delaney. Yes. Alberico.
Yes.
Boyce. Yes. Morelli.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Next is the approval to send a letter to residents for unpaid garbage bills. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I don't have the paperwork all in front of me, but I did have a meeting with a representative from Homewood, and there's about 240 residents in our township that haven't paid their garbage bills.
That many?
That many. And I hate to say it, the majority is in Fairmont, which bothers me because they're the ones that really pushed the referendum. So he sent me a letter that he thought would be a good letter, and I sent it to Gary. Gary was a little bit hesitant on some of the things in his letter. He put together a letter that basically, and we're going to put it on our letterhead, it says, "Dear unincorporated Lockport Township owner, it has come to our attention that your account for garbage services with Homewood Disposal Service, Inc. is not current. You are responsible to pay for solid waste service, prudent township ordinance, and the referendum that was passed. Within the next 10 days, please contact Homewood Disposal Services by calling, and we have that phone number, 815-798-1004, to bring your account to current. I will sign it and send it out with the approval of this board." The reason I think we need to have approval, because it is going to cost the stamps and costs, so I want approval from the board.
I have a question.
Sure.
So after this initial letter, are we handling the collections for them?
No. Referendum stated that we negotiate a contract for the residents of Lockport Township. We did that, and then when we did that, we told the winning bidder that we would do whatever's in our power to persuade the residents to pay their bills. But we have no real jurisdiction, from what I understand. Now, there is some case law down there that pretty much said I've read in the state statutes that we could create what's a word I'm looking for? Lien. We don't, it's not our bill, it's their homeowner.
Homeowner can place a lien for unpaid services.
Sure, they can. And that's up to them to make that decision. But we could, adjudication system. We could create a adjudication system and bring them to here, and if they don't pay their bill, we can send them to the courts.
Well,
I don't know if
First
we-
step is to get the letter out.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first step is to get the letter out.
I make a motion, we send this letter as presented.
All right.
Second.
I got a motion by Greg Vickers, a second by Barb Delaney. Any other questions?
Ron, is it up to the Homewood then to at some point make a decision if they're just going to cancel the service for that
Stop
resident?
service, yeah, they can continue giving
Right,
free service.
So, like you said, basically we're out of it, we just notify them that they're delinquent, and then it'd be up to Homewood to make a
Yeah.
decision to just cancel the service.
Unless we find out, I know Harry kind of looked it up and he thought we couldn't put a notification system. I don't know what I read really pertains to the system we put in because of, it's a private contractor and not really us taxing. Had we put the referendum in to the people like they originally wanted to, where we create a tax and have another tax code, then we could start that notification system. But we're not paying for the garbage, the individuals are. So that being said, any other questions? Can I have a roll call, please?
Question.
May I ask a question, Ron?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I'm hard of hearing sometimes.
Are the 240 residents enjoying the benefits of the trash pickup? Do you know? Are they?
Well, I believe most of them are. They got bins off. We don't know if they put garbage out. Some people did. You know, that would be, Homewood would have to answer that question because he could contact the truck per address. And I believe he's trying to do that right now. So. Any other questions?
Just a real quick comment to that. Unfortunately, and perhaps this is a misunderstanding or misconception by some, the fact that the contract has been led, we do have a service provider. I'm sure we're going to get some comments that say, well, I don't have any garbage or I don't create any. It's just like if you have a water bill, you're going to get a water bill whether you use water or you don't. Similarly here. And I think that might be more to the education part as well. So if some feel as if, well, I'm not using it, therefore I don't have to pay for it. I think, unfortunately, that's misguided. They still need to pay for the service.
All right. Can I have a roll call, please?
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Alberico.
Yes.
Vickers.
Yes.
Delaney.
Yes.
All right, I will prepare those letters, put it on our letterhead, and work with Frank to get them out to everybody. Going into old business, approval of the Whittaker, Tonelli and Associates proposal. I put this on the agenda because they told me they would have that proposal that we've been talking about, that would have been here by this week. Obviously, it didn't show up, so basically I have no proposal to show you tonight. I'm going to contact them again in the morning, see what's up with that. We have a hard time getting people to do what they say they're going to do, obviously. So I would basically just ask to table this for future date.
I'll make that motion to table.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney to table.
I'll second that.
I got a second by Barb Boyce. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
All right.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. Just for information purposes, I got a couple of things. TOI coming up in November. I apologize for because of the situation that we had at the highway, I kind of let the DOI thing fall off the wayside, but we have to get back on it. I need to know, you guys can let me know by the end of this week whether you're going to be elected.
What's the dates for that again?
Dates are, it's always Labor Day weekend. I think it's Veterans Day weekend. It's usually I think it's
10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
November 10, 11, 12.
Right.
And I just have a question, Ron, since you brought up about the Veterans Day. Are you going to be making up flyers to?
And as a matter of fact, I dropped some off at the American Legion Hall the other day. I have some for the VFW, and we just developed a new flyer today. So yes, we are working on that.
Okay.
Again, that's another thing that I wanted to get them out to there by now too. It's pretty
All right. And it will be in the newsletter.
Say the newsletter, yes. Other than that, the only other thing I have is the newsletter. I lost my pen. Yeah, please let me know within the end of the week so I can get the reservations and all the paperwork into that. The only other thing I have is the newsletter. It's in print right now. It should be going out, I believe I was told, by Monday. It'll be mailbox by Monday. I apologize for the delay. We, again, blaming everything on John. He's not here. He can't argue with me. So we delayed it a few days because we redid the front page. So we took it off, we stopped the presses, and I wanted to make something on the front page for John, so that's why it's a little later. That being said, the only other thing I have is I want to bring up the application for special use. You brought that up, so we're good. So I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
I got a motion by Barb Delaney,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience tonight.